5 tips to embrace French culture. Are you ready to learn about French culture and maybe even earn a trip to France? If so, then you've come to the right place. This video will provide you with 5 tips on how to embrace the French culture and perhaps even win a once-in-a-lifetime trip to France. Whether you're looking to travel to France or just gain a deeper understanding of the French culture, these tips are sure to help you achieve your goals. So let's get started and take your first steps towards embracing the French culture. 1. Learn some basic phrases. If you're looking to embrace French culture and maybe even earn a trip to France, then learning some basic phrases is a great place to start. It can be intimidating to learn a new language, but the rewards of being able to communicate in a foreign language are more than worth it. You don't have to become fluent in French to start embracing its culture. Even just knowing how to greet people, introduce yourself, and make small talk will go a long way towards making your trip to France much more enjoyable. There are many resources online that can help you learn French. Duolingo is one popular language learning app that has courses for French, as well as many other languages. If you're looking for an in-person tutor, check out your local universities and community centers. Many of them offer classes or tutoring services. No matter what method you choose, dedicating at least a few minutes each day to learning French will help you build a solid foundation of conversational skills. You can even make it part of your travel preparation. Once you have the basics down, you'll be ready to embrace French culture like a native. 2. Listen to French music. One of the best ways to embrace French culture and learn French is to listen to French music. There are so many great French artists to choose from. From classical, opera, and chanson to modern pop music, you will find something that you can enjoy. The great thing about listening to French music is that it can be both enjoyable and educational. You can learn more about France, the culture, and the language. Listening to French songs can also help you with pronunciation and understanding the meaning of words. If you're planning a trip to France, listening to French music can help you prepare for your journey. It can give you an insight into what the country has to offer in terms of culture, music, art, and more. Plus, you'll have some fun and memorable tunes to listen to on your trip. 3. Read French books or newspapers. One of the most effective ways to learn more about French culture and language is to read books or newspapers written in French. Whether you're a beginner or more experienced, there are plenty of resources available to you. Reading materials can help you learn how to prepare for your trip to France and embrace French culture. Start with books designed for learners of French. These will be written in simpler language and can help you quickly pick up basic words and phrases. You can also find books that focus on certain areas of French culture, such as cuisine, art, or history. This can be a great way to dive deeper into the culture and gain some insight. If you want to take it a step further, you can try reading a French newspaper. This may seem daunting at first, but it's an excellent way to practice your French and familiarize yourself with the language and culture. You can read the headlines to get an idea of what's going on in France and then focus on reading one article in its entirety. No matter your level of experience, reading French books or newspapers is a great way to learn more about French culture and language. With some patience and practice, you can gain a better understanding of how to embrace French culture and prepare for your trip to France. 4. Visit a French bakery or cafe. One of the best ways to embrace French culture and learn about France is to visit a French bakery or cafe. This can be an especially exciting experience if you are planning a trip to France, as it will give you an opportunity to get familiar with some of the local flavors and customs. Before your trip, it's a good idea to research what types of food and drinks you can expect to find in the bakery or cafe that you plan to visit. It's also important to learn some basic phrases in French so that you can communicate with the people who work there. When you arrive at the bakery or cafe, take your time to explore all the delicious treats they have on offer. Try something new, such as a macaron or a tart, and be sure to sample some of the traditional pastries, like croissants or eclairs. Don't forget to try some of the specialty beverages like coffee or tea. It's also important to take time to observe the atmosphere. Pay attention to how people interact with each other, the way they order their food, and how the staff interacts with customers. These subtle details can give you a glimpse into French culture and help you learn more about the country before you even get there. Visiting a French bakery or cafe is a great way to learn about France, practice speaking French, and sample some delicious treats all at once. With a little bit of preparation, you'll be ready to enjoy this unique experience and embrace French culture even more. 5. Plan a trip to France. If you're ready to take the plunge and experience the culture of France firsthand, you'll want to prepare accordingly. Start by brushing up on your language skills, even basic French will get you far. Learning some key phrases will help you navigate the country more easily and with more confidence. You should also spend some time researching the culture. Learn about French history, customs, and etiquette so you'll know how to act in certain situations. Consider what type of activities you'd like to do while you're there and plan out an itinerary that suits your interests. Next, think about where you'd like to stay. Would you prefer a hotel, or would an Airbnb be better? Research different places to stay and book one that best fits your needs. And don't forget to budget for other things such as food and transportation. Finally, plan ahead for the best way to embrace French culture while you're there. Check out museums, explore the countryside, visit markets and restaurants, and soak up the atmosphere of a city. With some research and preparation, your trip to France is sure to be a memorable experience full of learning and discovery. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And visit our website, www.bilingualbookstore.com.